Hey guys, like my new setup? Because I do. Finally, I have everything set up the way I wanted to when I first envisioned this series when I started doing my face on camera. So I'm just doing a quick disclaimer here. Most videos are now going to be this setup. I'm going to have more stuff on the back. It's not just going to be these two. It will be wrestling related, don't worry. So hope you enjoy. I have been making videos about Stardom for a while now, but this is going to be the first year that the year is ending and I'm making Stardom videos. So I decided, what should I do? Boom, yearly series. Now, what I plan on doing is having a yearly series where I will be giving out awards to the wrestlers that I feel deserve them the most. I didn't come up with this idea until nearly the end of the year, maybe the end of November, around there. So what I'm trying to say is I did not actively research or keep track of the things that I should have been throughout the year to make this the best video possible. With that said, I did put a lot of thought into every choice I made, so don't worry, I didn't just wing it. But some of the choices you guys might not agree with. I would love to hear who you guys would actually give the awards to. I know Stardom has their own awards, but these are mine. And just like I will respect your guys' opinions, please respect mine. When coming up with this idea, I didn't really debate too hard on what awards I should make. I kind of just wrote whichever ones came to mind, but I did do a lot more research on who should win those awards. So while the thought process in making the awards was almost minuscule, very little, the thought process in actually giving the awards was much greater. So don't worry, I didn't just pull names out of the hat, except for probably one award. Alright, so here are the awards that I decided to make for this video. Over here you got MVP, then Most Improved, then Best Match, Rookie of the Year, Best Title Reign, Best Feud/Storyline, and then Best Outfit. I'm not going to be explaining each award here. I'm going to be giving a quick rundown on what each award means and what the requirements are for winning these on each one of their segments. So if you're very curious about what each one exactly entails, you're going to have to watch the video. Sorry. Alright, with all of that crap explained, let's get to the video. Remember, there can only be one winner per award, for the most part. So some people did walk away with no awards, and some walked away with multiple, actually. Let's get to it. For the MVP award, I didn't really have to think too long on who I was actually going to give this one to. I basically knew who I was going to give it to right from the beginning. At the time of actually writing this script, I only had about 1 or 2 months at the most left of the year. So while my thoughts on this award might have changed a little bit, I still feel like the person I gave it to is the best choice. So now let's explain the award. Really doesn't need explaining, but whatever. The MVP award, to me, is going to be the wrestler that most contributed to the overall spectrum of Stardom. Now, don't get this confused with the Best Wrestler award or anything like that, because this really is about them as a total package for the company. And remember, I don't have any affiliation with Stardom, so I don't know what happens behind the scenes. So everything I'm saying is basically just what they showed us. So that's all I can go off of. The winner this year, I felt, really carried Stardom on their shoulders when they were in a dark spot. With Kairi leaving last year for the WWE and Io following suit this year, a lot of people were worried about the actual company surviving. And I felt like this person pretty much single-handedly, during a very rough spot, kept that from happening. The MVP award of 2018 goes to Kagetsu. She basically shouldered the responsibility of the promotion on her shoulders, and I feel that she succeeded. I have always been a fan of Kagetsu, but this year she really showed why she deserves to be on top. She is one of the most talented in the ring and on the mic. She has been the backbone of Stardom this year, and Stardom is better off for it. The next award. The Most Improved Award. Now, this one is actually going to be tricky each year because I feel like the Most Improved Award and the Rookie of the Year Award is going to overlap most of the time. Because when you're already at the top, it's harder to improve than if you have no skills, over the year. Luckily, this year, that's not really the case. If you guys have been watching my videos and following my Twitter account and everything, or even maybe have seen me posting on Reddit, it should be no surprise who I'm giving this award to. Most of you can probably already guess before I even say it. I have not been very subtle about who I have seen the most improvement from this year online. So, the Most Improved Award, for an explanation, is going to be giving to the wrestler each year that I feel has improved their skills as a total package wrestler the most over the year. The Most Improved Award of 2018 goes to Natsuko Tora. Natsuko Tora really surprised me this year. I felt like she was someone who wasn't going to make it too far in this business. She just wasn't impressive at all. This is no exaggeration when I say that she has become one of my top people I look forward to at each show. The amount she has improved is insane. She went from a lame nobody to a dominating force in Stardom. She has one of the best movesets in Stardom right now, in my opinion, as well. Her spear is a delight every time she hits with it. Her Shining Wizard is, I believe, her newest addition to her moves, and her finisher took a while to grow on me, but now I am a huge fan. I have no doubts that she deserves this award above everybody else. Next award, the Best Match Award. Now, this one really doesn't need an explanation. It's going to be the match that I felt like was the best over the year. Unfortunately, I had not planned about this video until, like I said, around November, so I was not keeping track of the matches that I felt were the best. And because my memory is so terrible, as you guys have probably seen from the many, many jump cuts of my videos where I'm trying to read a script, some of the matches may have slipped through the cracks. Hopefully this doesn't anger too many people. I feel like with this type of award, you could go out in the street and just happen to run into 10 people who know about Stardom and ask each one what their match of the year was. And I believe you would get probably 8 or even 9 different matches as answers. It's just that based on opinions that I feel like this one could really be any match of the year. I mean, that brings the question, what really does make a match great? Is it the amount of near falls? Is it the finishers? Is it the storytelling, the selling, the bumping, a combination of all of them? I feel like this one is so based on a person's own personal feelings that you could rarely find 2 people who agree on what the match of the year would be. The Match of the Year award for 2018 goes to Natsuko Tora versus Tam Nakano in the 5-star Grand Prix match. Their 5-star Grand Prix match was amazing. It was absolute fire. When I first came up with this award, I literally wrote up like, oh, Match of the Year, of course, a standard. And then right after, I wanted to write Tam Nakano versus Natsuko Tora. It's one of the few matches this year that has stuck with me that I think about all the time. But I stopped myself from instantly choosing it because I felt like that would have been a disservice to the entire idea and video. So I went back and watched some of the amazing matches of the year. Natsuko Tora versus Jungle Kiona in the 5-star Grand Prix. Pretty much every single one of Momo's title defenses. Jungle Utami Part 2. And so on and so on. You can go on and list amazing matches because they pretty much put on a 5-star match every show, in my opinion. Or 10 stars. After looking into all these different matches, my opinion was swayed a bit, but I landed right back on this match, and now I have no regrets on picking it, because I gave all of the other matches a fair shot. The feelings and story in this match are untouched by anything I've seen this year. The pure intensity that these two brought to this match gives me goosebumps. This match was the first time these two met in a singles match since their feud against each other had begun, and they wanted to show that they deserved some spotlight in this company. They went at each other so hard that I can't see another match topping this one. I'm sure that if I went back and rewatched everything again, I might find a match I enjoyed more than this one, but like I said, I was not thinking about these awards while watching through the year. The Best Rookie of the Year, or just Rookie of the Year award. It's the award that's going to be given to the person I felt was the best rookie of this year. I wonder who it could be. This year had no contest. I believe it had 5 rookies. 2 of them are like 11 years old. One of them is Leo, and the other was Natsumi. So the only one who even gave her a run for her money was Natsumi, and that was still a stretch. The Rookie of the Year award of 2018 goes to Utami Hayashishita. Even if she did have some competition for the award, I believe she still would have won anyway. She is actually crazy good for someone so new to wrestling. She is already as good as the mid-carders on the roster, and she only has up to go from here. For this next award, the Title of the Year award, I had to give some consideration to this one for the rules, because the nature of title reigns needed it. A great belt reign could have been because of the number of defenses, total time held, who the actual opponents were. Should a title reign be ineligible just because they had originally gotten the belt before 2018? I don't think so. So for this award, I am going to be considering anybody who's held the belt in 2018. Title reigns that started before 2018 are eligible, but what about achievements before 2018? Should they count? I don't know. I really couldn't agree just personally on what the guidelines should be. If you guys want to give me some input on this one, go ahead. I will gladly read any suggestions on this award. So until I can make a steadfast decision, this award is probably going to be all over the place. So the best title reign of the year of 2018 goes to Momo Watanabe. Out of all of the title reigns this year, hers has really been the best. On average, her defenses have been very interesting and high quality. Momo had large shoes to fill after winning the belt from Io Shirai, but she did not disappoint. Out of her 7 defenses at the time of writing this, now currently 8 at the time of recording this, only 1 of the matches weren't top quality. She has made her position in the company known by taking on the best of the best from the company and walking away with the title each time. With Io Shirai gone, the promotion needed someone to take over her spot, and Momo has all but proven that she is capable. So for the best storyline / feud award of 2018, I know this one is going to get some heat from you guys. If you guys have been watching my videos, you should probably be able to guess which one this is going to be. This award is going to go to the storyline and or feud that I felt was the most impactful to me over the year. This one was actually pretty tough for me to pick, as the Odo Tai vs Queen's Quest Loser Leaves faction match and the whole feud between Hazuki and Momo were seriously swaying my opinion. I didn't choose the Queen's Quest vs Odo Tai rivalry earlier in the year because of a few things. For this award, and because this is the first video, I want to be a stickler on the awards that I have come to decisions about, and I wanted to make this one be about any feud that had been started in 2018, not any feud that had happened in 2018. So, although the Queen's Quest vs Odo Tai feud was amazing, this storyline either started when Momo returned from her injury or when Kagetsu suggested the 5 vs 5 match. Either way, it started in 2017. The Momo vs Hazuki feud was interesting, but I don't believe it's really reached its climax yet. It was awesome to see them go at each other, but I feel like an Io Mayu thing here, this is going to be going on for years and years. It's never going to have one defining moment that makes it a great. It's going to be the whole thing throughout their entire career. So that is why that didn't win here. It just didn't leave as much of an impact this year as the one that I chose. The Best Feud of the Year award of 2018 goes to Tam Nakano and Natsuko Tora. Surprise, surprise. This feud has been so amazing so far, and I think part of that stems from the fact that there really isn't a definitive reason on why they hate each other. Early on in 2018, Tam Nakano and Natsuko Tora started being a little bit more vicious to each other, and then they just went all out. There is a hatred there that rises both of them up a million spots when they are in the ring together. Their match in the 5-Star Grand Prix was nothing short of amazing. It was so amazing that when trying to think of the best matches of 2018, that was the first one that popped into my head. If you feel that this doesn't deserve the award, I advise you to go back and watch every match where they are both in it after it started, because you will see a slow build to an all-out war. The last and most subjective award on the video is going to be the Best Outfit of 2018. This is just going to be the person I felt had the best outfit in this year. Since a lot can change over an entire year, any outfit that had been worn in 2018 is eligible. So that means that outfits from earlier in the year can technically win, but it's not going to be very likely, unfortunately. This one, I was actually not able to choose a definitive winner. This year, they all pretty much have amazing outfits. Every single person just decided, hey, let's make the greatest things ever. It was really tough, and I just had to choose one. So the Best Outfit of the 2018 award goes to Tam Nakano. Now, when I chose this one, I had not officially chosen the other awards yet. This is one of the first ones I chose, so I did not realize that I had given Tam like 1 billion awards. So please don't think that I'm just being biased here. I mean, I'm kind of a little biased, but I honestly do believe her outfit, if I had to choose one, gun to my head, this one was better than all of the others. She has always had amazing outfits, but this new one really stands out. Ironically, even since it's black and white. The whole thing really combines into an awesome package. She has once again been able to perfectly mesh together, looking cute and imposing at the same time. Alright, here we are to the end of the video and the awards. We have had an amazing year from Stardom, and let's hope for another just as great year. So make sure you let me know what you guys thought in the comments, who you think should have won on the awards, and if you ever need to ask me any questions or anything, you can always leave a comment on one of my videos, or just go to my Twitter. I pretty much check it daily, and I'll pretty much always respond to anybody who's going to send me a message. So if you want a definitive answer, those are the two best ways. See you guys next year, and bye.